contest is a six-man elimination tag team match. On the way to the ring, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 234 pounds, Benoit. Well, it's the big show. Standing 7 feet tall, weighing 493 pounds, the Big Show. Yeah, it's the Big Show. Come on, crank it up and turn on all the lights, y'all. Well, get ready for something that you never know. You won't see it coming, but I promise you'll know. The Big Show. From Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 230 pounds, Rob Van Dam. And the opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kurt Angle. From India, weighing in at 420 pounds, the Great Khali.
Angeles, California, weighing 275 pounds, Chris Masters.
There's the reversal call. Wow, great reversal. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues with these tagging in his partner.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got enough. There's the tag, Cole. You know, Cole, I got a lot of respect for Chris Benoit, but he also jumped back and forth. He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be Cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go wrong. I'm training to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
Man, you talk about an American icon, you talk about a real American hero, you just don't get any better than a man right here. Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here. What a reversal!
Looks like they got the tag, Cole. The Big Show is a big dude, all right. But I'll tell you what, I think it's kind of strange that a guy who's
Looks like he's bringing in his partner.
When I look at a freak like the great Khali, I'm glad I'm not an active competitor anymore.
Taz, are you seriously admitting that the great Khali intimidates you?
Hey, don't go putting words in my mouth there, buddy. There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy. Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
This ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If you...
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
This has been a... You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Oh, man, here we go with the old top rope between the legs trick.
And this has got to be one of the most painful situations any superstar can find himself in. You won't find better athletes than the WWE superstars, but they've got their limits. Limits which may have been reached here tonight.
He dodged that bullet.
Look at that. That's going to go over the big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this. Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. Oh, God. I think every guy watching this knows how painful this has got to be. Well, except you.
I know I do, and in times like these, I'm glad to stay on this side of the announce table. That's just about the last position you want to find yourself in.
No doubt. I don't care how tough you are. That hurts. See, now, this is how you win a match, Cole. You work over your opponent until they can't fight back. These WWE fans should take his partner.
I think someone's been taking flight.
Gee, look at the strength of this guy.
I don't know how anyone can come back from a move like that one. He could hit his opponent right here. He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing for the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. And injured superstars like a wounded...
Looks like the tag has been made. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle.
Great reversal. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars, for crying out loud. Here come the close fist punches. I wonder how many they're going to be.
If I had to guess, I'd bet that you wouldn't have to take off your shoes to keep count, Taz.
He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in. What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, man. This is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
Oh, come on. Quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a...
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessary. Man, got below.
Dropped directly out of the barricade. And I don't think that thin layer of padding did much to soften that impact. and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of it. Looks like a tag to me. Watch it. He reversed it.
My God. Look at the power on display here.
That'll take the fight out of anyone right there.
Taz, in your entire career, have you ever seen a superstar as loved by the fans as Rob Van Dam?
Nope, I've never had. I mean, every crowd that Van Dam performs in front of loves this guy to death, no doubt about it. No matter how he gets in front of the ring. And I guess that's great for Van Dam. I mean, you know, I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up.
That was a textbook reversal.
He's got him covered. You know, and it looks like he's bleeding. This is not going to help his chances.
Well, that depends, Cole. I mean, some guys, they go a little nuts at the side of their own foot, and they become unstoppable.
Well, that doesn't seem like a good strategy to me. I hope he ends this before he suffers a serious injury. This is going to be big, one way or the other.
Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
And there's the counter, Cole. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going. He wasted no time going for that pin.
He slipped out of that one. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can watch this.
An incredible display of power. This could be the beginning of the end right here.
I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious.
And there's the pin!
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys, but these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind.
Oh man, there's the tag. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight? Oh my! I think someone's just been busted open.
Look at all that blood. These WWE fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight.
I think these fans came here to see superstars compete in a match, not beat each other to a bloody pulp.
I don't think I've ever seen a guy as well put together as the Masterpiece. He's a real work of art.
Well, I don't know. What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could...
Look at this.
This could be big, but it could backfire real bad, too. I think Benoit might have lost a step or two when he took that little vacation from SmackDown's opponent right where he wants him. And there's a vicious ball right across the eye.
This is all about weakening your opponent's spirit and body at the same time. Kurt Angle is such a phenomenal athlete. It's a shame that he feels that he has to bend the rules in order to accomplish his goals.
Are you telling me that he cheated to win that Olympic gold medal he won, Cole? Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely not. But if you look at his WWE career, I think you find that he has a casual relationship with the rules at best. I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit, Cole. This is a great match, and the fans are way into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE, and there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
I don't think there's any superstars on the roster who would love to have the size and strength advantage of the Big Show.
Yeah, but the thing about that is when you're the size of the Big Show, you're the odds-on favorite in every match. So the pressure's on you to win. And if you win, you're just living up to everyone's expectations. But when you lose, it's a huge upset. You almost can't win.
I wouldn't say that, Taz. Most WWE superstars know how to neutralize any size advantage. And it's still impressive whenever Big Show beats them, as I think he may well do here tonight. Look at the fire in the eyes of the great Khali.
He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised. He's going straight for the leg of his opponent.
And there it is, Cole. He's got that ankle locked in there, and he ain't letting go.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap it.
Submission hold locked in. You may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they would line up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight.
You know, RVD made the tag. Here we go.
He's going for the pin.
These superstars.
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous. He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
Benoit's a great technical wrestler, no doubt. But after taking all the abuse he's taken in his career, I don't know if he's got what it takes to win here tonight.
Smart money never bets against Chris Benoit, Taz. He's got a well-earned reputation for coming out ahead in just about any encounter.
You just don't see action like this every day.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
This could be
It sounds like this capacity crowd is something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. This has been a real rocket bus of a match so far.
It has indeed. But I think this crowd would like to see these superstars pick up the pace a little bit.
What are you talking about? This is some classic old school wrestling here. Picking your spots and waiting for your opportunity. I never stopped being impressed by Kurt Angle, a multi-time WWE champion, an Olympic gold medalist, an Intercontinental United States and WCW champion.
I know, Taz, we've heard it all before. Angle never hesitates to remind us at any opportunity. For a guy who's accomplished as much as he has, Angle seems awfully worried that people are going to forget about his achievements.
Angle ain't afraid of nothing, Cole. If I had that resume, I'd talk about it every chance I got to. I think we know which way this one's gonna go, Cole.
Actually, Taz, from my perspective, I think it could go either way.
And what perspective would that be exactly?
That was a smart tag. What an awesome presence this Big Show. 7 feet tall, 500 pounds. There's no question why he's one of the most dominant superstars in sports.
He's zoned in on that ankle. You know gets thrown around here a lot, but I'll tell you what, this guy's the real deal.
I can't even begin to imagine where they found a monster like him.
Hey, I have no idea, but I wish I did. Nice quick count. He can get the pin right here. Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? There's the pin! Can his opponent kick out?
He might have gotten a pinfall call,